Sup girls and guys if you're watching. This is my updated foundation video. As a Virgo, I strive for perfection no matter what. So every day I'm going for a full glam look. I know it's a bit much, but whatever. Don't judge me. Start by priming your face. It's really hot today, so I'm using the Becca's Ever Matte Poreless Primer in my T-zone and Smashbox's Light PhotoFinish Primer all over the rest of my face. Because it's summer, I really want a healthy looking glow. So I'm adding my Temptu Liguid Glow to the Smashbox Primer. Smashbox now has a radiance primer that gives the same effect, but you can make it happen with any primer and a liquid highlighter. So mix them up and smooth it on. Next, I'm taking my Trader Joe's Nourish Antioxidant Oil-Free Moisturizer and my Clinque Beyond Perfecting Foundation onto the back of my hand. Mixing them together thins out the foundation and adds a little more hydration to the skin for that healthy glow that is very in right now. With my beauty blender, I'm spreading a thin layer all over my face. Now that I have a light layer of coverage, I'm going to spot treat any imperfections that are showing through. To cover those, I'm using Tarte's Shape Tape. I also do my stash because that area is a little darker. Puerto Rican problems. And I really want my lipstick to pop. With all discolorations covered and blended, I'm going back in with my foundation moisturizer mix and really patting that into the skin for a natural looking finish.
Party don't stop till 8 in the morning. Party don't stop. Party don't stop. This party hella crazy. I'ma get so wasted. Girls taking off their clothes, they feeling like they're baking. Took one to the crib, thought it was my girl. I must be mistaken. Erase it, then retake it. This party is at my casa. Blast off to space like NASA. Then at the end, I'ma tap that. Drops up a drone. I drink it till it's done.
Don't be afraid to get product on your lips. It'll only make your lips moisturized and ready for whatever color you choose.
This pussy dog killing the cats. They soar like a bat. Flavor Kit Kat. Wow. Party don't stop till 8 in the morning. Party don't stop till 8 in the morning. Party don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Moving on to my brows, I'm using the Anastasia DipBrow with my Morphe brush and the same Shape Tape concealer.
Stop till 8 in the morning. Party don't stop. Party don't stop.
You already know. You want something, gon' get it. Woo. Putting in work, she gon' twerk, I'ma get it. I like the way she work, getting turned, I'ma get it. I hustle for my motherfucking dollars, I'ma get it.
Bushman brows or not? Once my brows are filled in, I use my Morphe Y21 brush to clean them up. Using light short strokes, I'm blending that down underneath the brow and upward on top. If you have excess concealer, feel free to spread that on your forehead or any other part of your T-zone that we're going to highlight later. Once you've shaped them to your liking, use the spoolie end of your brush to blend them out so they don't look drawn on. After you've blended to your liking, clean up between your brows with the same concealer. Then take a fluffy tapered brush to blend it on out. I'm using the Dellium 788 brush to do mine. If you're doing a look with lots of colors or dark shadows, go ahead and do that now, before we contour and highlight. So, now that my electric blue is done, I'm going in with the same Shape Tape concealer under my eyes. Personally, I like to bring it up the sides of my nostrils to help my contour look a lot more natural. I also put some on my stash, again, down my nose, my forehead, under my lips, and sometimes even under the hollows of my cheeks. Then go back in with your Beauty Blender sponge. Be very careful around the brows and the eyes. You don't want to mess up your work of art. If you weren't able to get as close, use your blending brush for a smooth transition.
Your girl digging me, she said she like the way I putting in work, she gon' twerk, I'ma get it. I like the way she work, getting turned, I'ma get it. I hustle for my motherfucking dollars, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, ayy, get it, I'ma get it. Ha. Yeah.
If your nose is pregnant like mine, use any small tapered brush to narrow that out. I'm using Morphe's M170-6 brush and Anastasia's Truffle Stick Foundation. With any excess, blend upwards towards your eyes. Then, with a beauty blender, beat that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty heavy-handed, and that can sometimes end up looking like really dirty contour. So, to avoid that, I take a dense flat top brush, like the e.l.f.'s contour brush, and pat that right above the hollows of my cheek. While you're there, go on ahead and blend that out. Use that same technique on other areas of your face that you want to make seem smaller. For me, that's my forehead, my chin, and my extra chin. If it doesn't seem blended out well enough, go on ahead and go in with your beauty blender to finish that off. Now that we're done working with creams, I'm taking my Ben Nye banana powder on the back of a triangular sponge to set all of my highlighted areas. And then we're just going to let that cake bake. This will help keep all the grease in the kitchen and off of your face.
I never wanna let you go. And I just wanna let you know I love you unconditional, and I mean that, and I mean that, and I mean that.
And now we glaze. Using a tapered brush, this one is by Real Techniques, I'm lightly blending on the Oftra Rodeo Drive highlight onto the highest points of my cheeks. Remember, ladies, too much glaze is not enough glaze. After that, grab an angled powder brush like my Morphe M405 with your bronzer or contour powder. The contour palette I'm using today is Morph's NC Contour Palette. The color is on the right side in the middle. You'll want to blend that out in all of the areas that you put your cream contour. To add a little color, I'm using MAC's Creme Sheen blush on top of a fluffy brush. This one is by Luxie and it is the 660 brush. We don't want to look clownish, so keep your sweeps light and don't be afraid to blend into your contour and your highlight. Once you're done with your powder contour, we can sweep off all that banana powder because this cake is ready for its last toppings. And y'all know I love me some cake. If you are oily like me, go in with a big fluffy brush to pat on some translucent powder, bronzer, or a foundation powder to help control oil and sliding throughout the day. This will also help blend your look out so that it does look as natural as possible.
Wanna let you know I never wanna let you go, and I just wanna let you know I love you unconditional, and I mean that, and I mean that.
To finish this look off, I'm going for a natural ombre lip. The colors I'm using are MAC's Retro Matte in So Me and the Creme Sheen color Rockit from the Caitlyn Jenner limited edition line.
And I just wanna let you know I love you unconditional, and I mean that, and I mean that, and I mean that, and I mean that, yeah, I mean that.
After that, add some lashes or mascara for the cherry on top of your flung. Spray with a finishing spray. My most recent fave is Morph's Prep and Set, and serve the sledge.